be walking you through a few things that we are doing this year. Some activities we have, a voting activity booklet, our youth text poll, which is underway, and of course what everyone's interested in, the mock election. Let's start talking about the voting activity booklet. These are located on our website at www.kidsvotingaz.org, and if you select the Elections tab on the right side, I will walk you through the website in a few moments. The booklet is 12 pages. We have it right now for you to be able to download and print. We will have a few available specifically for the Maricopa area where we received funding from, but we can print some, but we have limited funding right now, so that's why we've made them available for you to download and print so that you can have them for your own class. There are two booklets. These grades are just kind of what we put on there so you know the age level, but so there's the lower end that's more of a coloring book, and then this has more difficult vocabulary, that sort of thing. Each booklet, kind of our hope for this booklet is it's something that you give your students that then they take home and work with their family. You know, kids voting, part of their goal and our mission is that we want to increase voter turnout, not just by teaching kids about voting and hoping that they vote in the future, but getting their parents excited and actively involved as well. The kindergarten coloring book has a take-home ballot that they can fill in and turn into you the next day, and the older ballot has a sample ballot, more because we're figuring that this age group will be participating in the mock election. This is a sample of what the booklet looks like for the older kids. You can see there's a word search. At the bottom of each page is a My Family activity for the students to do with their parents. And then this is just something, an added tool we thought that teachers could use to teach students about the voting process, what a ballot looks like, and but something they can do at home. The youth text poll begins August 25th, actually it's already passed, so it's well underway right now. It's a great fun kind of promotion of kids voting and getting kids excited about participating in the mock election. How they participate in this is they use their phone, and just like American Idol, Dancing with the Stars, all those programs on TV that we've seen much of, they would text register to 878787, and then a message will come up, this message right here, which will say, welcome to Kids Voting, and then give a 4-digit code for 4 of the presidential candidates. So once they text one of those numbers, and they should only be texting this 4-digit number. I know we've had a few people that text 1200 in Johnson or whatnot, and those we'll just end up having to pull from the system because they will cause us errors. Once they send that text, they will receive this message, and I can show you on our website what our latest results are. This is a program with Cell Trust Secure Mobile. They're the ones that set this up for us. So we're kind of excited about this partnership and being able to do this. And we're actually sharing this with 4 other states. Let's see. The next, of course, is the mock election, which most people are interested in learning about today. I'm going to go through how to register, how to get the voter IDs, and your voted stickers, and voting online versus paper. Really, we are focusing on voting online. The big reason for that is the not having the funds available to do paper ballots and send them out to all schools as we did in 2008. And the online, the nice thing too is we've heard a lot over the last few years that doing these activities in the classroom is time-consuming, and teachers have so much that they need to get done in the school year that it's difficult to fit in this extra activity. So the great thing with online is that they can go home and do it from home, and then do a print screen at the end and turn that into you to prove that they did vote. I'm just going to quickly walk through these, and then afterwards I will take you to this website and actually walk you through the process so that you can see it but I just don't want to keep going back and forth and make it a little easier. So to participate in the online election, you will have to register on this link. Just in case you can't remember what I said or don't want to watch this whole webinar again, there's a little video tutorial and also some verbiage of how to do it. After you register, you will get your video, you get your voter IDs, and there's a video tutorial on that as well. All students will have to have a voter ID to participate in the online election. Sticker requests, also online. It's an online form that you fill out. You tell me your name, address, the school, how many stickers you want, and an email will be sent to me, and I can mail them, or if you are around us or going to be nearby, we're located in Central Phoenix, you can have them, you can pick them up. The deadline to request is October 22nd. I have to say that we are getting a ton of requests for stickers, so get them in fairly quickly because I don't know if we will have enough to make it to the end. I hope we will. We have quite a few. We have like 60,000 stickers, but we are getting quite a few requests. So just want to keep that in mind. Now the big thing, of course, is the voting. As I stated, you must have voter IDs. The voting is going to run from October 11th through November 6th, ending at 5 p.m. October 11th is the same time that early voting starts for the adults. We will not be posting any results of the election until after 7 o'clock, which is Kids Voting USA's mandate to us that they are concerned that the kids voting results might motivate or change the minds of people who are voting and influence the polls. So we will not be posting until after the polls have closed. I want to talk about a free training. We have 2 coming up, and of course these dates are backwards. The next one coming up is September 13th, and October 10th is the next one. They'll have lesson plans and great activities for you to do with your students. They have a fantastic breakfast and lunch. I will be talking briefly at this, but it will be a faculty member that we have, and I will take you. Actually, I'll do that right now. If you go to our main website, azflse.org, click on the kids voting. This is all the information about that. And if you are not registered on our site, it's very simple. Just log in. Sorry, not log in, because that would be what I need to do. Create a login, and you fill out this out. It'll go through our system, and we'll send you your login, and then you'll go to that screen that I showed you a second ago, and we'll get you registered for the class. The class is free, so that's a great motivation. And like I said, great lunch and breakfast. So let me take you to the more important thing of the mock trial. So this is the online system, Kids Vote. If you need to register, you'll click here. And of course, let me show you real quick, more importantly, where you'll find this stuff. This is the kidsvotingaz.org website. We have the Teachers Election Resources tab up here, which I was speaking of. It's also right here. Here's where I was talking about you can order your I voted stickers. Just fill out that form. Here are you're able to download the activity booklets. We also have an answer key available. We also put one on the parents page so that they can know the answers when they speak to their kids as well. Here is the how to register, and if you click on that, that will take you to this page that I'm going to walk you through in a second. As I stated, here's a video tutorial just in case you, like I said, don't remember or don't want to listen to this webinar again, but it's also written out right here. Okay, so registering is very simple. You're just going to fill out your name, whatever email, fill out a password. Now, if you do the incorrect password the second time, it'll give you that little error. I'm sure we're all familiar with that. Select Arizona. I'm just going to fill out what comes in, but you can pick your city and pick your school. If you can't read this, you can just do show another code, and you hit register. And it hopefully, oh, I guess, see, I'm not even paying attention to my own message. Ooh. There we go. I obviously have used this before. Sorry about this. Okay, now the important thing to know here is you are not registered at this point. You have submitted information that will then be sent to me, and I will clear you through the site. So I will activate your information. At that point, you will get an email from me, and that will give you the login information. At that point, you'll go to this website and log in. I am going to go to my admin one. It's a little different than what you will see, but pretty much the same. This is what you'll have then. You shouldn't have any elections because these are the ones we've built. But if you want to create one, you have that ability. So if you want to, as you can see, we've had a few people create student council ones. If you want to do create a different election, presidential election than what we have, you are welcome to do that as well. That's kind of the nice thing about this site. It's very hands-on, user-friendly, all those web terms. I just want to show you too what it looks like when I'll get, see, this person's pending, see, me. So then I would just clear them through, send an email, and that's when you'll get yours. Now, the big thing that you'll need is your voter IDs. This is very simple to do. Select your state, what election, what your school is, whether you want both of these. If you want to select grade, you don't have to. Now, the big thing here, this is where you're going to want to enter how many you want. So we'll say 12. You can do them for your whole school. You can do as many as you want. You hit generate. Now, you won't have these many listed, obviously, being in admin mode. That's why I have so many. I am just going to show you one of these. You'll hit view. And these are the voter ID cards. So you'll be able to print these out. The students can put their name here, but this is the key thing, is that they'll need this ID number to vote in the election. And once that ID number is used, that's it can't be used again. Oops. So let me take you through. Let's see. This is a glitch we're working on where it keeps bringing up the same thing again. Oops. So I have an election I want to run you through. It's my training one. So I'm going to generate IDs again. Pick the training one. We'll just pick the first one there. Just do one. Okay, so then I can select this number. Now, when the election on October 11th, we will post the election link, but for now, you would I'm just going to use this. This is what the link will look like. This is what the election page will look like, even for the presidential. I'll just have a different thing here. Post your number. Now, before I go on, I just wanted to show you, if for some reason your student does not have a voter ID, or if you're a homeschool and didn't want to do the whole registration process, you can click this, and this will take you through registering. This will take you through registering so that you don't have to go through the whole process that I just showed you. But we'll do this for now. I have a 1-year-old, so I am watching this constantly, so I thought I'd pick this for my training election. The student would just select who they are interested in and cast the ballot. Now, the key thing to remember here is that they aren't done at this point. This is just a review so that they know what they selected and make sure it's the right choice. They have to confirm their vote to actually vote. And it's pretty clear when you have voted, you get the little fake sticker. So at this point, if you didn't want to do this in the class, you wanted to have your students do it at home, they can copy this page and send it in an email. They can, if you click off the sticker, you can print the page. So there's several options there for you to do it from home. A few questions that have come up. Homeschool, if you're a homeschool or an after-school program, what do you do? We are suggesting the homeschools to pick the school nearest them when they are registering. If you're an after-school program and do this a lot and want to be able to participate in, do your own elections and that sort of thing, homeschool, after school, you can let us know and we can create your school into the system too. That's not a difficult thing to do. But so that you're close to your voting districts, our suggestion right now for this is just to pick the school closest to you. Another question we received is about paper ballots. I know a lot of people, they don't want to do online, they really want to do paper ballots. My plan is to create a paper ballot that is just the statewide elections, so that would be the presidential, U.S. Senator, and corporate commission. And that's all that will be on the ballot. It'll be a one-page ballot, and I'm going to post a PDF on October 11th on the kids voting site it'll be on this page, excuse me. And so that can be downloaded and printed off by teachers if they want to do paper ballots. We recommend you do not do all your voting on November 6th if possible. Especially we have a lot of people that are now in the adult election that do early voting, so we're really trying, that's why we're matching the October dates to try to encourage kids and show them that there is early voting, and that is a step in the process now. Another question we had is about reporting. It's another great feature with this website. You can there's this report feature, you can do general reports. Let's see, let's do the training because I know we've had, select Arizona, so be all schools. So this gives you a report for the entire election, basically. So you can see Plex hasn't received any. Muno and Broby are tied. You, of course, can select just for your school, and I can't remember what schools I've selected. So, so you can just hit that, and you can see nobody's participated in that one. But that way you can see how your school did. There's also the raw data report, which will you can see is more of a Excel spreadsheet. That can give you kind of the information you're looking for if you want to get more detailed. For us, we like to look at who is most participating, that sort of thing. But it's a great visual and reporting system that teachers can just use themselves. Another question we had was about voter IDs and whether each student needs a different ID, and yes, they will. As I think I might have stated, that once that ID is used, once that number is used, it will be removed from your list. So if you went back and clicked on that list of voter IDs, it would no longer be there. So each number can only be used once, and so each student has to have their own ID. The last thing I wanted to mention with the training, as I think I had mentioned before, we're located in Central Phoenix, so the training will be at our offices, which is at 4201 North 24th Street in Phoenix, Arizona. Again, that information will be on the website when you register. I think that's all the questions we had and information I had for you guys. I hope you'll be participating. I hope I'll bring up the youth text poll again. Oh, I did want to show you that website, what we've got so far. There's my son. Let's see. We're going to be running the election and a lot of information through our Law for Kids website because we have a lot of great information on this site, and this will help us kind of combine our two programs. Here is our results so far. We've had 627 texts come through. These are the 4 states that are participating in this. We're the spearhead of this, but we've gotten 3 other states involved. Kansas is where Kids Voting USA is located. Again, it's just a fun thing. I hope that you and your students will be able to do that. And here's a lot of more information. Again, if you're looking for information on how to register, a lot of that's going to be on here, and it'll probably take you back and forth between these 2 websites for a while. But I hope that answers everybody's questions. And I hadn't mentioned before, the best way to get a hold of me is info@kidsvotingaz.org. I'll just, oops. My brain's not working today. So, yep, that is the best way to get a hold of me. I know a lot of people call me, but it takes me a little longer to get back to phone calls. This goes straight to my email, which goes to my cell phone, and which I'm always looking at. So, best way to get a hold of me. That's it. That's all I've got, and thank you very much for watching.